What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all had yourselves a fantastic weekend. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw for today is going to be the Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get it started. CJ said, hey, Ann, how was your weekend? I had a fantastic weekend. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you had the same. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get it started. Starting out here with the Sagittarius. What do we got going on, baby? Messages here for the Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? What information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Hermit in the reverse. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here potentially with a Virgo for some of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is fixed sign energy, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, a Scorpio, or Leo. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, we got the Three of Swords. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Sagittarius, we do have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and see what's in store here for you. All right, well, Sagittarius, coming on in here to your next 24 hours. We start with the Hermit reversed here all the way to the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of already feels to me right off the bat that you're kind of in this position, right, where you're going into some sort of change or something is changing in your life yet again. I do feel for some of you that this could be about like your physical location. Maybe you're moving again, even if you've recently moved. So there could be this energy where some of you feel like it's been hard to find a place to settle or find an area to settle in is what I'm seeing for some Sagittarians. I don't know why that was what was coming up for me. So it's a random message. It's probably for like one Sag. This doesn't apply to the entire reading, but if you're a Sagittarius right now and you're finding it very difficult to settle, you're finding it very hard to find a place to really settle down, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, I think that usually the harder we tend to try to figure out what's the best place, usually the more difficult the process is. Kind of just go where your gut's telling you. For example, if you live in one state now, let's say you live in America, you know, you live in the United States, you live in one state now, but you've always wanted, or you have this like gut feeling to maybe check out another state, take a weekend trip there, go there, experience it, explore it, see what it's like, and then you might come to terms and realize, okay, wait, this is a spot that I could settle. So like I said, that message is probably for one Sag, but that's what I saw coming up here for somebody. But regardless though, the overall message I'm seeing here, Hermit reversed here, Wheel of Fortune upright, there's something in your life changing again. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords could represent separation. And when you look at the outcome here being the Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed usually represents no longer having some sort of connection with somebody. So you might feel that certain dynamics in your life are changing again in reference to the people you're surrounded with. This might be the energy of noticing that I just went through a phase where I no longer really had a connection with people anymore, and I'm now starting to notice it happening again. And here's what I've learned in my life. You know, sometimes we go through a purge of people we used to associate with, and then we no longer associate with them. And the reasoning behind that is because of the rapid growth that you're undergoing, even if you don't realize that you're rapidly growing. You know, we grow each and every single day, but sometimes we could be outgrowing people and outgrowing our old environments and not even necessarily realize it. So the reasoning behind this, if you're noticing, Sagittarius, that, you know, yeah, things are changing again. I don't connect with the people that I used to connect with in the same way. I'm not interested in the same things that I used to be interested in. It just feels like everything's different, everything's changing. That's because you're outgrowing your current environment and circumstances, and you're about to fall into alignment with the new environment that serves you. When I say environment, that means anything. It means people, like friends. It could resonate towards your physical environment. It could resonate towards the type of work you do, the type of career you have. So your environment's going to start changing because you as an individual are changing, okay? You're developing into a newer version of who you are becoming. All right, so that's what I feel happening here for you. So just throwing that out there for any Sagittarians here that are like, I don't know why my life is changing again, or why shit feels different, or why I just don't resonate with things like I used to. The reasoning behind that is because you're outgrowing your environment. So, you know, don't resist it, accept it, be excited for what's to come, because wherever you're aligning yourself towards next is going to be inevitably what serves you. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the fire signs today for the daily reading. We're going to go ahead and do fire, water, air, earth. Jumping on into the water, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces gang. What's going on, baby? Message is here for the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle here, and we'll see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Let's see what we got going on. Pisces, overall energy here for you is going to be the Six of Swords. So right off the bat, excuse me, you could be connecting here with a air sign for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do have the Five of Cups reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, Piscean, we do have here the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And then looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, is going to be the Page of Pentacles. So Pisces, moving along here into your next 24 hours, let's see what's going on with you, okay? Now we have the Six of Swords here. We do have the Five of Cups in reverse, so this is already kind of giving me a clear initial that you're moving on from something, because Five of Cups reversed represents moving on from something. Something here is no longer disappointing you or impacting you negatively when it comes towards your emotional state of being. So you're no longer negatively affected by something. You're moving on over here. So I like that energy right off the bat for you. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now looking at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so usually what this will represent is some sort of opportunity being missed. And I think that it's not you that feels like you're missing out on an opportunity. It's somebody else that believes you are. For example, let's say somebody here says, Pisces, I love you. I want to date you. But you don't love them and you don't want to date them. The Ace of Pentacles reverse would represent them saying, well, you're missing out on an opportunity with me. And for you, Pisces, you're like, well, I'm not missing out on an opportunity because I wasn't interested all along. So I kind of feel like this is someone in your life who is saying that you're missing out on this vast, huge opportunity, but it isn't much of a miss for you if you were never interested in the first place. So Pisces, what it looks like to me here, let me try to put the story together for you. What it looks like to me here is that you're in a space right now where you've gone through a lot of things in life and you've decided to move on. You've let go of all the pain. You've let go of everything holding you back. You've let go of all of the emotions you've experienced recently. And it seems to me like you're doing pretty well. Six of Swords is a card that represents steadiness, you know? Right now I'm very steady and I'm focused on my future and I'm focused on myself. So you're in a good place focusing on you. And just because you're not interested in somebody else's opportunity, it feels to me like this person here is trying to say, oh, well, it's your loss. But I don't really feel like you necessarily care, Pisces, because you're steady, focused on you. Looking at the outcome that's present here being the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles here represents the investments that you're making currently here, Pisces, are solely going to be focused about your future and what you plan on doing. So I feel like essentially for you, Piscean, this is basically saying for you, I have gone through a lot recently, and I'm in a place in my life where I just want to focus on myself. And other people, if they don't want to respect that, if they don't want to appreciate that, if they have problems with that, it's not my business. I'm going to let people be upset if they want to be. I'm focused on me. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to make sure that all the investments I make going forward are within my best interest. All right, so this is kind of the energy I'm picking up of like maybe somebody here who didn't really handle rejection all that well. And, their ego here kind of is having a hard time accepting the fact that you're just not interested. All right. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But the overall message here, though, for you, Pisces, is that you are investing in you. You've gone through a lot of stuff. You feel good. You had a big purge moment. You released a lot. And right now, the only focus in your life is the future you're creating for yourself, which is awesome. Okay? All right, Piscean, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you so much for the $4.99. Thanks as always, Ant. I'm at SeaWorld, but I wanted to pop on and send good vibes and have a good one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have fun. Hopefully, it's a good time. I've been there once. I think I went there when I was about 9 years old and Shamu splashed me. Okay? It wasn't fun. I sat in the front row and I got splashed and I was like, oh, this is fun. Okay? But yeah, thank you though for the donation. I appreciate it and I hope you have a fun and safe day. All right, everybody. So we finished up our beautiful and amazing water. So we did the fire, we did the water, jumping on into the air signs now. Let's see what we got going on here for Or sorry, how did we do the lineup today? I don't think that was correct. Give me 1 second. We did fire signs first. Is air last? I think air is last for today, right? Is that what I said earlier? By the way, Rastafari Ann, thank you for the $2. Pisces donation for the algorithm. Thank you, love. Appreciate that donation. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I think we did fire, water, air, earth today. Or fire, water, earth, air. No, it's air, earth. It is. I'm correct. Okay, moving on forward. I think I got my sign lineup right, okay? So jumping on in here to the Geminis, let's see what we got going on. Sorry about that, y'all. What messages do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Yeah, so it was earth and air. It's fine. We're going to do air, and then we'll get on into the earth signs. Sorry, guys. I'm not that sharp today, apparently, but it is what it is. What do we got showing up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on with you. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be a King of Cups. All right. So you could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, looking into your current energy. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the 4 of Cups. All right, Gemini, interesting read for sure. Coming into your next 24 hours, we start with the King of Cups here all the way to the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So it kind of feels to me for you that you're in a space where you definitely can see that you're maturing. King of Cups is a very mature card. You know, represents on an emotional level that you've healed, you've gone through a lot, and you see things in a very good perspective. So I think on an emotional level, you're mature enough at this time to really see things for what they are. And when I look at your current energy being the 7 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed could be a card that represents a lack of patience, but it also can be a card here too that represents maybe something here isn't a good investment. So I think what you're seeing, Gemini, is you're seeing something for what it is. You don't have to experience it to know that it's most likely a bad investment. So whether this is somebody's romantic offer, maybe somebody's offering love, somebody could be offering work, somebody could be offering anything. And you kind of look at it and you're like, yeah, I can tell that that's probably not the best investment to make. So I feel like moving into your next 24 hours, you see things very clearly. You can see something for what it is, and you know that it's not the right move for you. So looking at what it is you'll be dealing with, 3 of Pentacles reversed, you're not going to give this situation your energy. You're not going to work on it. You're not going to invest. And with the outcome here being the 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups is that card that says, I'm keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. It's an opportunity that I'm choosing to miss. Okay, interesting. So like I mentioned, it could be about love. Maybe somebody here is interested in you, but you just have that feeling, you know, after going through so much different kinds of experiences and after, you know, going through so much on an emotional level, it's like, I could see this probably isn't right for me. Or it could be about work. It could be about anything, as I previously mentioned. So yeah, Gemini, moving into your next 24 hours, you're essentially going to see something here that isn't worth the investment. All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water, we did the air, jumping on into the earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on here for you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Pentacles. Okay, you could be connecting here with an earth sign for some of you. Looking at your current energy, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Hangman in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, is going to be the Page of Swords. So coming into your next 24, Virgo, right off the bat, you could be connecting with a Pisces here for some of you because we do have here the Hangman. But you have here the Page of Pentacles, and then looking at what you're dealing with, or sorry, for your overall energy in your current, you have your Page of Pentacles, and you have here the 5 of Wands reverse. So it immediately kind of gives me the vibration here that you're done giving yourself, or it's not about you giving yourself. You're done giving your energy to somebody here who clearly kind of wants to take your energy. You know, Five of Wands reversed here is representing that you're choosing to diffuse a situation rather than to continue being invested in one. I feel like somebody here in your life could be an agitator or a bit of an instigator, and you kind of recognize that here. You know, you're recognizing somebody wants to negatively impact you or bother you or trigger you, and you're just not giving them the satisfaction here. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Hangman reversed, I'm choosing to let go. And the thing about the Hangman as well is that the Hangman represents enlightenment too. So even though the Hangman reverse could represent the energy of letting go, the energy of no longer holding on to something, it could also represent being enlightened or making an enlightened choice. So Virgos, you're realizing it's the wise choice here to not let somebody bother me or get to me, or to not give them the power to do so. Because if somebody's only looking for attention by creating negativity or chaos, if I keep granting them that attention, they're going to be happy. But if I cut off the attention that they're looking to fish around and get, then I cut off the negativity and the BS. So overall, with the outcome here being the Page of Swords, you're choosing to look in a completely different direction. I'm not giving somebody here the satisfaction of wanting to bother me and find whatever kind of enjoyment out of it that they're trying to find, okay? So of course, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgos, I do feel like there's somebody here in specifics who's just trying to get under your skin, and it ain't gonna happen here for you, all right? All right, Team Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading, jumping on into the second batch now, and going back into the fire signs. Let's have a look here at the Leo. All right, what do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we have showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy here for ya is going to be the Six of Swords in the reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Three of Cups in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Chariot. And then lastly here for you, Leo, is going to be the Devil in the reverse position, showing up here for the outcome. So with the Devil here and the Chariot here, you could be dealing with a Cancer. You also could be connecting here potentially with a Capricorn. Now in your next 24 hours, Six of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups in the reverse position. You may feel like you're moving back into energies that are less joyful at this time in your next 24. You might feel like you're just not really happy, or it feels like it's hard to kind of be in a joyous mood. So you might be feeling a little bit off in the next 24 hours. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Chariot. Chariot card here says you're trying to push it off. You're trying to shrug off this weird feeling and this weird energy. And with the outcome here being the Devil reversed, it looks like you're going to be pretty successful. So I feel like in your next 24 hours, if you're catching a weird vibe, it's going to be one of those days where it's like, you know what? Instead of relying on, or instead of being open to other people or anything outside of me to cheer me up, I should just do what I need to do to cheer myself up. I think that that's kind of the point of the message here for you, Leo. If you're going to have, like, if you end up feeling a little off, or if you end up feeling like this lack of joy in the next 24 hours, do things that are genuinely going to cheer you up, that are going to spice up your day, and that are going to put a smile on your face. Because you, if you think of it, Leo, you can figure out exactly what would make you feel better and what would make you actually enjoy the day you're having. So if you kind of wake up tomorrow and you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and you feel smug and you feel bleh and you feel meh, do shit that's going to put a smile on your face. Do shit that's going to make you happy. Do shit that's healthy. Do things that you feel are genuinely going to be a hell of a good time, okay? This would be one of the days in the next 24 hours to do whatever you can to make yourself feel good and to make yourself feel better. So don't be afraid of putting yourself at the top of the priority chain, especially when it comes towards your own personal happiness. Definitely do what you can in the next 24 hours to just make yourself have a fantastic day. That would be my best advice here. You know, everybody eventually wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. It happens. We've all been there before, but sometimes we don't do anything about it, and other times we do, and I feel like it's going to be one of those days to do something about it, Leo, okay? So for those of you that wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you're like, bleh, today feels I don't really feel much joy right now, then do things that you know will bring that joy into your life, okay? Be the light in your life for yourself. Don't worry about other people filling that void or filling that gap, you know? Do what you know is going to make your day better, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Okay, Leo. So we started out with the fire, jumping back on into the water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac signs of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so you might be dealing with an Aries for some of you. Looking at your current energy here, we do got the Seven of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And lastly, for the Cancerians with the outcome, we have here the Moon card. Nice. All right, Cancer. So you could be connecting with a Pisces or potentially an Aries as well. Looking at your message here for your next 24, Emperor in reverse, Seven of Cups here in the upright position. It immediately feels to me for you, Cancer, that you're kind of interested in experimenting. I feel a very big experimental vibration for some of you. It's like, I want to just mess around with some things and see what happens. Now, of course, I'm not saying, that this resonates towards love. This could resonate towards your career for many of you. Maybe you're interested right now at this time in exploring different career opportunities or different things you could do with your career. Maybe you're interested in new hobbies. It might be one of those days, Cancer, where in the next 24 hours, you explore a little bit, you find a couple different hobbies, you're interested, you want to see what they do and how they work and where it goes. I feel like it's going to be a day where you just kind of get deep down the rabbit hole. Now, that happens to me a lot personally, being a Cancer sun. I often find myself interested in new things pretty frequently. And the more interested I get in new things, like different types of hobbies or different things that I can, invest in my career, I tend to go down a pretty deep rabbit hole in getting knowledge on these types of topics and things and what you can do going forward. So I feel like it's going to be a fascinating day. Like, I'm hearing fascination, okay? It's going to be a bit of a fascinating day for you, Cancer, moving into your next 24 hours. I just feel like you're going to stumble upon something that really takes interest, okay? Or that you really take interest in, and you're pretty much going to be fixated on that, all right? Looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed here represents the energy of not really giving your energy to anything else. So I feel like, once again, going back to what I said, fixated. You're going to be fixated on something. By the way, this entire reading is intuitive. I'm going to throw that out there for you. The cards that naturally mean what they're supposed to mean don't mean what I'm saying, but this is the intuitive message that I have here for you, Cancer. You're going to find yourself fixated on something, okay? Because right now, Seven of Cups being the current energy for you, you're opening yourself up to new things. You don't really feel like doing the same thing you're doing right now. You're explorative. You want to open up and see what else is out there. So, this could resonate to some Cancers in love. Maybe when it comes towards your relationship, if you're not happy with it anymore, you could be looking at other options. That might be happening by chance for some Cancers, but this will probably resonate most likely towards work and hobbies and things of that nature. But I feel like you're going to stumble upon some new thing, Cancer, and you're really going to fixate yourself on it. And it's going to be something that strikes a bit of emotion within you, not emotion in a negative way, but it strikes passion here, with the outcome being the Moon card. I do feel like you're going to be pretty emotionally invested. There's a lot of passion there and a lot of interest. And you're like, okay, I want to see where this goes. So cool. I mean, that's been happening to me for the past couple of weeks. Literally, for the past couple of weeks, Cancer, I don't know what it's been, but I've just been investing like heavy. I've been looking at everything in terms of my career, what I want to do better, what I want to learn, what I want to be more knowledgeable on, how to work things better. I've just been in a place of knowledge and fixation and obsession, but not in a negative way. And it's been pretty cool. So I feel like that's going to be, showing up here for some of you. You're going to be getting a little bit of that energy, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's always cool to expand your knowledge and to open yourself up to trying new different types of things. All right, Cancer. Cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. May resonate to you. It may not. If it doesn't resonate, no worries there. Feel free to check in the next time, okay? All right, guys. So we finished up the water. We did the fire. Going on into the air sign. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius. What's going on, baby? Messages here for the Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aquarian, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for Team Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, overall energy here for you is going to start out here with the Hermit in reverse. So Hermit reversed, you might be dealing with a Virgo, or Virgo might be somewhere in your chart. Looking at your current energy, we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the High Priestess card. And then looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, or not Virgo, excuse me, looking at the outcome here for you, excuse me, what zodiac are we on? Why am I blanking today? I literally just said it. We're on what now? We're on Aquarius. Thank you. For some reason today I'm blanking. Sorry about that. Looking at the outcome for you, Aquarius, we do have here the Hangman in the reverse position. Cool. Now you have 3 different zodiacs you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with a Virgo, you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be connecting with a Pisces again, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So looking at all these energies combined here for you right now, Aquarius, we start with the Hermit in reversed, and then we move here into the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it kind of feels already for you that you're jumping back into a position to where you are wondering if something is worth it or not, because Two of Pentacles reversed could represent not really knowing what to do. When you have the Two of Pentacles in the upright position, it usually represents weighing in the pros and cons of a situation, but when it's in the reverse, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm not even indecisive, I just genuinely don't really know where things are going anymore at this point. I'm not stuck between 2 decisions, I just have no idea what to do. So I feel like you're in a space right now where you don't know what to do about something in your life. Now, looking at what it is you're dealing with, Aquarius, we do have the High Priestess. Now, High Priestess is a card here of intuition. I think that the High Priestess is kind of like your higher self trying to guide you to make the right decision, or to make the decision that would best work for you. But it also feels to me like you haven't really tuned in to what your intuition's been saying. Looking at the outcome here being the Hangman in reverse for you, Aquarius, Hangman reversed represents the energy of, well, I'm just going to let go overall and see what happens. So here's what I'm seeing for you. Sorry if it sounds confusing so far. Let me paint a better picture for you, Aquarius. If you're in a space right now where you don't know what to do, maybe right now you don't know what to do about a relationship, you don't know what to do about your work, you don't know what to do about some sort of problem in your life, I believe you already have the answer within you. But what's happening is that you're searching for all these answers. You're searching for things outside of yourself instead of reflecting on what your higher self is truly conveying to you. You know, I often tell people we search for so much answers that are already, like, we search for all these answers, but we don't check in with what we're really saying or what our higher selves are saying. You know, a lot of people search for answers outside of themselves, but the answer to every question you ever have is always going to be within you. So Aquarius, take the time in the next 24 hours to really connect deeply with what you feel would be the best thing for you to do. Listen to what that higher self is saying, and listen to what your true self is saying, and you will find the message a lot faster than you think. So let's say you've been wondering, what should I do about my relationship? If you're getting immediately the thought of work harder on it, then that's your intuition speaking to you. If you're getting the thought immediately that says, maybe you should seek out other options because you're not necessarily happy, then that's your truth trying to creep up there, telling you what you should do. You know, maybe right now you're wondering, is this job worth it? If your immediate response is, it's really not worth it, then you should listen to what your immediate response is. I feel like everybody often really tries to search for answers outside of themselves, but the truth is the answer you're always looking for is already within you. So whatever you're kind of immediately drawn to, whatever kind of immediately feels right, listen to that, hone in on that, and follow through with that. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Hopefully it helps out for those of you it resonates too. And of course, if it doesn't, no worries there. All right, Aqua, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, we did our air. We're going to hop on into the earth signs now, and we're going to have a look here at the Bull Gang. Let's see what's going on here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Taurus, that was pretty fast. Let's get this last shuffle and we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the World card. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign, possibly an Aquarian, a fellow Taurian, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Looking at your current energy, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, Taurus, we have here the Moon. And looking at the outcome for you, we have the Death in the reverse position. So Taurus, having a to look here into your next 24 hours, we start here with the World card all the way to the Queen of Cups in reverse. I think that what's definitely changing here, because the World card signifies change, it signifies the ending of a cycle so that a new cycle can be born. Your feelings and emotions are changing. I feel like you're not upset about something anymore, and you're happy about that, for sure. There's something in your life that's not bothering you, you're not upset about it anymore. Overall, your emotional state of being is changing. Looking at what it is you're dealing with the Moon card, which represents your feelings and emotions. So your emotional state here is changing, and with the outcome here being the Death in reverse, granted your emotions might be changing, it feels to me that you're in a space where you're still the same person, which is great. It's like my emotions changed, but who I am hasn't. And that's a really great thing here to see. Now, how do I convey this in the way that I want to? Let's say, for example, Taurus. Let's say, for example, you were connecting with somebody, and let's say this person took advantage of your kindness, they took advantage of your love, and you were very unconditional towards them, but let's say they were conditional towards you. So you gave somebody everything. Here's the good thing. Your feelings have changed because you've recognized you deserved better, but it didn't change you from being the person that you are. You didn't go from dealing with a situation with somebody who didn't appreciate you and let that make you become a person who no longer wanted to provide unconditional love. You stood that same Taurus who's still going to give unconditional love going forward, but to the right people. See, I feel like we often experience negative things with other people, and sometimes they can change the individuals that we are. They can make us say, well, I gave all this unconditional love to someone, they didn't appreciate it, so why bother giving unconditional love going forward? Sometimes situations like that can make us as individuals change. And then you meet a good person going forward, and you don't treat them the way you would have originally because the person who treated you badly changed how you treat people. So what I love about this message for you, Taurus, is that granted, your feelings and emotions might be changing. You're moving on from a situation in your life that had some sort of negative impact, but it's not changing the dynamic core of the person you are, because you acknowledge somebody here didn't deserve what I provided, but somebody else will. And why change who I am? Just because somebody else couldn't appreciate me. Okay? Love that for you. Really, really powerful message. Absolutely love it. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. All right? All right, Team Taurus. Looking pretty good. I did like that a lot for you, okay? All right, baby. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs here for today. Jumping on into the last and final batch and going back on into the fire signs. Let's have a look here at the Aries. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy here for you is going to be the Four of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing potentially here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy. We have here the Page of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Eight of Swords. And looking at the outcome for you, Aries, is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Moving on into your next 24 hours, Four of Cups reversed here to the Page of Wands upright. So I think right now there's a new interest for sure. You're tuning out something, you're tuning out the old, and you're opening yourself up to the new. That's essentially what the story is saying. Looking at what you're dealing with here, you do have the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords here, and with the Four of Cups reversed right above it, it's giving me the energy, Aries, of you're choosing to get out of your head. You're choosing to ignore something, and you're opening yourself up to different types of options, opportunities, and you're kind of getting a feel for whatever else is out there. It's about getting your feet wet, dipping your feet in the water, if you will. So Aries, let's say you've had a situation where you were dealing with someone, whether they were a friend, whether they were a lover, whatever the case might be. You were dealing with somebody, and let's say they constantly made you insecure. Maybe they didn't make you feel like they were there for you, or that they had any sense of security to provide. And maybe you were constantly stuck second guessing if you ever felt good enough. You were constantly stuck second guessing if they cared about you. And, now moving in the next 24 hours, the difference is that you're getting out of your head. You're like, you know what? If somebody doesn't make me feel good and secure, then that's probably not the right person for me, because I should be with somebody that makes me feel secure if I naturally already do feel secure within myself. So it seems to me here with the Page of Wands, it's like, I just want to open myself up to the new. Forget what I've been dealing with. Let's see what else is out there. Looking at the outcome here for you being the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles here says, I'm putting myself into consideration right now. I deserve to be with somebody that I feel secure with, to be with somebody who I know cares about me, and to be with somebody who shows that, and keep in mind, whether or not this is love, we all want friends. And when we have certain friendships, of course, we all want friends who give a fuck about us, who show up and show that they care and show that they love us. When it comes towards any relationships that we value within our lives, we want to make sure that the people we value us as well. So I do feel like you were kind of caught in a situation where somebody made you feel like, where's my value? Because I don't feel like they're valuing me, right? So I think right now it's more about, forget about that person, see what else is out there. Okay? And nothing wrong with that for sure. All right, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the fire signs for today's daily reading. We're going to jump back on into the water signs now, and we're going to have a look here at the birthday peeps, okay? Let's see what we got going on here for the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Scorpio, I want to say happy birthday to you and happy Scorpio season. Hope it's been treating you well. And let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you. All right, Team Scorpio, what is going on here for you? Scorpio, overall energy here is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a earth sign for some of you. Looking at your current energy, we have the Strength in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Hermit in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for Scorpio is going to be the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. So let's see what's in store here for you. All right, Scorpio, coming into your next 24, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed to the Strength in the reverse position. Knight of Pentacles reversed usually represents putting something to a halt, stopping a situation in your life. And when you have a Strength in the reverse position, that usually kind of represents that maybe you feel like you needed to stop something because things were getting a bit out of control. The Strength card upright represents being able to be tame. They usually say with the Strength card, what you're doing is you're taming the beast. But considering that the Strength is in reverse, you feel like it's pretty hard to be tame around somebody or around some sort of situation in your life. So it almost feels to me like this is resonating more towards your emotions. It's hard to keep yourself emotionally in check around somebody. Maybe this person means a lot to you, and to you that's dangerous because you're connecting with an energy that has a very high emotional influence on you, and maybe the emotional influence hasn't been all that positive. Maybe it hasn't been all that healthy. Maybe you feel like, I need to take a step back because nobody should have this amount of influence. Okay, so if this is the energy you're dealing with, all right, whether this is energy of love or energy of anything else, it's like you're connecting with something that you feel has a pretty big emotional influence over you. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Hermit in reverse. I feel like one of the biggest reasons why you're putting something to a halt is because whoever has this emotional influence seems to be a bit of a wanderer, to be a bit of a traveler. Okay? Seems like a person who likes to come and go in your life. And that's what is so agitating, and that's what's very upsetting to you, and that's what makes this situation unfulfilling, because looking at the outcome here, being the Nine of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups in the reverse position represents you're dissatisfied. So Scorpio, you're really tired of somebody having the ability to mess around with your emotions, because one moment they can be in your life, they can show up, they can be present, they can be involved. The next moment, poof, they're gone, they're fairy dust. And that's the issue I'm seeing. I feel like somebody here lacks consistency. And because you care about them so much, when they come, you get very excited, you get very happy that they're there. But when they leave, it hits hard. And due to their inconsistency, it has a huge emotional effect on you. You want my advice? I love people who are consistent. And if this is a friend, even if it's not a lover and this is a friend, You deserve that consistency. It's a different story when somebody says, hey, like, I'm not going to be around for a little bit because I'm busy, right? I get that. You know, if people are busy, they have lives to live, they have shit to do, that's cool. But if somebody comes and goes because they know that it affects you and they know that they have the power to do so, that, in my opinion, isn't right. So I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, they know how they affect you. And they come and go, and they choose to do so, still knowing how it's going to affect you later on. So regardless, Scorpio, with the outcome here being the Nine of Cups reversed, it's like, yeah, this is dissatisfying. This is not something I want to continue to put up with. And it's something that has to be stopped here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I apologize for Scorpios dealing with situations like this. Definitely been through tons of these in my lifetime for sure, with individuals who treated me this way as well. And I can tell from personal experience, it fucking sucks. So if any Scorpios here are dealing with this, I get it. And I totally understand where you're coming from. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to be so emotionally invested or attached to somebody who isn't going to stick around. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make sure that I stop this so that I can let go and I can detach and I can focus on somebody who's going to show up. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the water. We finished up all the fire. We're now going to jump on into the air signs, and we're going to have a look here at the Libra. All right, what do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Libra, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you right this second. Let's see what's going on here for you, Libra. Overall energy is going to be the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Looking at your current energy, we got the Hierophant in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Magician reversed, and the outcome for you is going to be the Three of Wands in the reverse position. Cool. So moving into your next 24, Libra, Ace of Wands reversed here to the Hierophant reversed. It immediately feels to me like you are detaching from some sort of commitment. If there was a commitment that was made, it's like, I'm breaking out of this. I want to be more free. So there's something you want to free yourself from. This could be the energy of wanting to get out of like a lease early. Maybe you want to break a lease for your car early. You want to break a lease from where you're renting. Maybe it's an apartment, but there's something that you want to like break. It could be a contract for some of you. If it's not a contract though, and it's any other kind of commitment, it could be any commitment in general. I just feel like you don't want to be tied down right now. You're in an energy where you want a lot more freedom and flexibility. So I feel freedom and flexibility being a bit of a theme here in your reading. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Magician reverse. So while you want to break some sort of commitment, you feel like you don't have the tools necessary to make it happen. Let's say you're trying to break out of a car lease. I'd love to do that, but I still got X amount of months left that I still have to lease this car. You know, maybe you want to break a lease for rent. I would love to break this apartment lease, but I got a year left, or whatever the case might be. You know, I would love to no longer be invested in this relationship, but I'm in a commitment. Remember, guys, no matter what, even if it's written, even if it's set in stone, anything that you no longer resonate with can change in your life. Okay? So with the outcome here being the Three of Wands reversed, Libra, Three of Wands reversed here represents the energy of giving up. Here's my best advice for you, Libra. Don't give up. You know, if there's something in your life right now that you want to change, if there's something you made a commitment to previously, but no longer do you wish to be committed to it, there's always a loophole, okay? Do some time or take some time to do some research. For those of you that want to break out of a car lease early, maybe you're stressed. I can't handle this car anymore. It sucks. I want a new one, but I got a year left on this lease. Do some research. You can find a way to get out of it. For those of you that are having the same issues with your apartments, there's a way to get out of it. There's always a way and a loophole to get out of everything that we no longer feel like we want to be invested in. So my advice would be, don't give up at this time. Don't keep yourself somewhere miserable in your life. Screw that. Always do what's going to make you happy. Now, for those of you that are dealing with relationships, hey, at the end of the day, no one ever loves a breakup, even the person doing a breakup. But if you're unhappy with a commitment that you've made romantically and you're not interested in that person anymore, you have every right to walk away from that too. You have every right to decide to be single at any given moment in time when you feel like this commitment's no longer serving you. So even if you made a commitment to somebody, if you no longer have those feelings and emotions, it doesn't mean you need to continue to see it through. So just throwing that out there. Breakups suck for everybody, the person who is the dumper and the dumpy, okay? But if it's something you need to do for your own happiness, then do it. All right. All right, Team Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. That was a little bit more of like an oddball message. Not sure if it'll resonate to all of you, but whoever needs to hear it, hopefully it's well received. All right. So, we finished up all the water. We finished up all the fire. We did all the air, jumping on into the last but not least zodiac sign for today. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn, okay? What do we got showing up here for the Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? By the way, for the 181 people in today's chat, if you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you for tuning in. It is super duper appreciated, and I hope your day is going well. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Death card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Scorpio for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Six of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the King of Wands. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Six of Wands. So let's take a look here and see what is up. All right, Capricorn, coming into your next 24 hours, we have here the Death to the Six of Pentacles. So there does seem to be a situation changing. I think what's changing here ultimately is actually a bit of a positive thing. So this is positive news. I don't feel anything bad for you. Six of Pentacles here, Death card. Things are starting to become more equal for you. Things are starting to become more... I'm hearing there's more of an understanding here for you, Capricorn. Having a look at what you're dealing with being in the King of Wands. King of Wands is a card that represents passion. It represents love. It represents... Paired with the Six of Pentacles here too, it also represents understanding. I keep hearing that for you, understanding. It's like, let's say you and a lover, you and a friend, you and anybody have been in a place where the two of you weren't understanding one another. You weren't on an equal playing field or an equal level. Now the both of you are. I feel like you and some specific relationship you have to somebody in your life is about to significantly improve here. All right, so moving into the next 24 hours, let's say if you and somebody have been on the outs, if you and somebody have been in a weird place where it was hard to resonate with one another because there was a lack of understanding, you're about to see understanding come on in moving into your next 24. You're about to see a relationship that didn't feel as successful previously move into quite a successful relationship. So, and whether it's love or not. So Capricorn, I feel like if you and somebody were in a weird spot, something's going to shift here. The dynamic of the relationship's going to shift here. There's going to be equality. There's going to become our equal give and take. Equal give and take is going to be born here, and understanding between one another is going to manifest, and things are about to vastly improve. Now, if it's not about a relationship vastly improving, it could be about your working conditions or your career. If you felt like there was inequality or a lack of balance in your career, you might see a bit of an uptake here moving into your next 24 hours, which is really fantastic to see here as well for those of you that were having any sort of issues with career, work, etc. So if it's not about career work, I feel like for the vast majority of you, it's probably about a relationship, but I feel like there's going to be success here. It's like you guys are finally understanding each other. There's no talking to a brick wall anymore. There's great communication. There's major understanding, and good energies are flowing. Okay. I think that massive improvements are going to start coming on in here for you. All right, wonderful. I like that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. It was not the reading I expected here for you, Capricorn, but definitely cannot complain. Super positive reading, all right? All right, real quick before I end off the daily reading, I just do want to say thank you so much to Fawn. Thank you so much for the $1.99. Really appreciate the donation. Thank you so much, my love, all right? But all right, guys, with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's daily reading. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys all had yourselves a fantastic time here and hope you had fun. For those of you that come out Monday through Friday, thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all super duper appreciated. For everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that. It helps out a lot more than you all know, and I really appreciate your generosity. Just a quick update for everybody. I'm going to be getting the rest of the readings done this week for November 2022. So if you have not seen your reading yet for November, your monthly reading will be completed and uploaded this week, all right? But either way, everybody, if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. If you want to join the Soul family, you're more than welcome to come on through. And of course, for everybody who's in the chat right now, if you can drop a like, please do. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like, let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to hear from you down there below, okay? But all right, everybody, I love you all so much. Have a great and fantastic rest of your day. Happy Monday. Once again, hope you all had yourselves a fantastic weekend too. And with that being said, everybody take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and y'all take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace.